All right, ripping up the outline on the fly because we kind of tripped over this conversation regarding destinations for Phillip Rivers. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, a potential place where he can land because Jameis Winston's future there is in doubt. And Peter, you are right. 30 interceptions and that history of being reckless with the football. He's got a bad habit of trying to do more than his body will allow him to do. That is balanced by 5,109 passing yards in 2019, 8th all-time. The only human beings who have had more passing yards in a season than Jameis Winston are Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, Tom Brady, and Ben Roethlisberger. That's it. So if you're the Buccaneers, how do you reconcile that? You're going to give up that production in lieu of trying to reduce the interceptions, or are the interceptions incurable? Maybe only Bruce Arians knows the answer to that question.
Well, Mike, I've got about 48 comments, and we've only got about an hour and 45 minutes left in the show. So I'm going to go over, okay? Here comes a filibuster. Look, everybody knows that Jameis Winston, when he's hot and having a big day, can throw for 400 yards. So can Matthew Stafford. So can Case Keenum, okay? I mean, it's not so hard today. All those numbers, I'm sure, have happened in the last 15 or 18 years. Right? All those people have thrown for 5,000 yards. I forget the first year it happened. But I remember a few years ago going to Packers training camp and talking to Aaron Rodgers about how soon it will be before somebody throws for 6,000 yards. Somebody will. It's football. And Mike, the biggest thing about Jameis Winston, you can talk about 5,100 yards, but let me ask you this question. How would you like to have a quarterback who threw for 4,100 yards and threw 16 or 18 fewer interceptions? I'll take that any day of the week. It's about possessing the ball and moving down the field with the ball. How do you account for throwing 5,100 yards and then account for the interceptions that you threw that stopped drives? And that is the thing that I don't care if he threw for 5,900 yards and 30 interceptions. It would not make up for the 30 interceptions. He simply makes too many errors. And all I'm saying is that I'd be on the fence right now whether I was going to pay him significantly anyway. But to pay him a lot of money and lock yourself into a guy who has made more mistakes over the last 5 years by far than any starting quarterback in football, it makes no sense.
Frankly, I don't want either Jameis Winston or Phillip Rivers for 2020. I want to aim higher than both guys, but I don't want to take away from 5,109 yards. That is a historic achievement when you only have 4 human beings who ever walked the planet who have had more production than that in a single season.
So what?
It means
how
something.
many guys in modern football have thrown 30 interceptions? How many? Not many. Any? When's the last time a guy threw 30 interceptions in a year?
And I don't disagree with that side of it, but if he's only thrown 4,000 yards and 30 interceptions, to me that's far worth it.
Then he wouldn't be on the team.
There's something there. There's something to work on, and I don't.
Of course there is. There's been something there for 5 years.
We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.